Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this Christmas Day matchup. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Arizona Cardinals on Sunday night primetime.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They start the drive with Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play fake. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Throwing. Cousins. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. Cousins gives way to Cook. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Cousins to throw it. His throw incomplete.
They are such a talented team in defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. There he goes, left side. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Back to it after the pick 6. Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They go play action. Cousins. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 39. Up the middle, it's Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Cousins now. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Here's Cousins. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Fourth down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph for Minnesota.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Now McCoy. He'll dump this one off to Connor.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15...
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
A great effort there. 26 yards.
And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make the score 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Holding offense.
Don't do us like that.
Cousins on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Prater's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Up to midfield. 30. 10. 5. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Arizona.
Let's face it, whether we're talking about wide receivers or kick returners, you get the same degree of confidence, a high degree of confidence. Taking it out of the end zone and taking it all the way back, he never saw any other outcome but the one that resulted.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead is now 24. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Cousins. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's 3rd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Here comes Dortch on the return. 54-yard punt, 14 on the return, nets him 40.
And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Here's McCoy.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 3rd quarter action here on Christmas Day. Hope everyone's having a blessed holiday season. 2nd and 10 right now.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action, and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
And some room to maneuver.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
A lot of happy faces and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, they just continue to roll. And Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry a rhythm from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the football going back to the Vikings offense. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny. I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Again, it's Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To throw, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. The football going back over to Arizona now. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20, 10, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This one winding toward a conclusion, and how would you assess how the secondary is played?
Well, we just saw them take another shot downfield that was incomplete, correct?
Correct.
So my assessment is that if anyone's played really well in this game, it's been the secondary. That was the latest example.
Yeah, they've been solid. Really, the whole defense has been solid. Still pitching a shutout.
The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They begin on the ground here with Connor.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.